Hi, having a great day. You're watching JFG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm gonna go over some big news that broke up last night, broke out last night. That being that Hayden Christensen is going to come back for the Ahsoka Show to either play Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker. We're not sure which one, but he will come back to play his character in the Ahsoka Show, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't wait to see what they do with it. And in fact, in this video, we're going to talk about 3 ways that they could use him in the show that would be key components to the show. I think that there's a lot of possibilities with his character coming back for the Ahsoka Show, obviously. So I'm going to go over 3 ways that I think he could come back, or maybe all these 3 ways do show up in the show. So these are very great things that I just want to speculate about this, get more hyped up about the show. Ahsoka for me has been like my most anticipated show for Star Wars, and to have Anakin show up in the show is already like, it just blew my heart through the roof. So I definitely just feel like speculating about this announcement. But before I get started, please make sure you leave a like. It would very much help the video, and if you end up enjoying it and find this video informative, then please leave a like. Please, I really appreciate it. As well, subscribe if you want more content on this, especially Star Wars. I don't know if I can do a lot of Star Wars content, as well as other stuff like Marvel, DC, or just other movies in general. Like I'm about to make a video for Dune. So if you're just interested in movies or shows in general, then definitely make sure to subscribe. And lastly, make sure to comment down below on what you thought about this announcement. Did it get you like super hyped up? Were you like going crazy over it like me? Just definitely make sure to tell me down below what you thought about this announcement. Definitely very curious to hear different people's thoughts, and definitely very curious to hear how much your hype level increased for this show after this announcement. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna go over 3 ways that Anakin could show up on the show. That I'm not saying that they will all happen, but I'm saying that all of them have a really strong chance of happening. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be going over. And I'm also gonna be going over some other details for the show that many people don't know, but that I'm gonna share with you so that we can get like an idea of what the Ahsoka story is going to be overall for the show. So yeah, let's get started with that. So first of all, the first way that I think Anakin could show up in this show is most likely through flashbacks. I think he's definitely gonna have some flashbacks going on to Clone Wars, to the Clone Wars seasons, and maybe even take some scenes from Clone Wars and do a live action. I think that's definitely going to happen, and I think that's definitely going to be awesome to see. For example, I think one scene that they're probably going to do for sure is going to be the last time that they saw each other in the Clone Wars. You know, whenever Anakin gets with the lightsaber, I think they're probably going to do that scene just to like give a flashback and an idea on when was like the last time that they saw each other as a good person, you know, as Anakin being good. I know Ahsoka fought Darth Vader later on, which I'm definitely getting there, but I think that they're definitely gonna do that live action just to give a quick flashback, and I think it's a really easy scene to do as well, and I think it will carry a lot of emotion on it, especially with the Clone Wars fans, which are the people that are the most excited to see the show. I think it's definitely gonna work, and also it's gonna serve as like be like, oh, okay, that's enough time to show each other for the people that didn't see Clone Wars. So I think it really works very, very well. Also, I think maybe just showing the first time that they met. I think they might do that flashback in live action, just so that once again, so they can show it to people that don't know anything about Clone Wars and are just seeing the show as like mainstream audiences, I guess, or just people that are just like, oh, let me check out this new Star Wars show. I'm not really a hardcore fan, but I'm kind of curious, you know, stuff like that. I think they might do that just to like actually let people that aren't like hardcore Star Wars fans or watch Clone Wars understand the story. I think that's definitely gonna be part of it, and I think it will be really emotional for actual Clone Wars fans to see those scenes again live action, especially since they're really strong emotionally. The first time they met, the last time they saw each other as a good person, you know, all that type of stuff. I think everything that is going to work. So I definitely think they're gonna do that live action, and I'm definitely very happy to see that live action. I would definitely for sure love that, and yeah, just amazing. I think that they might change the actor for Ahsoka as she has to be younger to this actor right here. I forgot her name. I'm just gonna put it right here. But she's the actor that was in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and as you can see by this image, she looks a lot like Ahsoka whenever she was young, or like in Clone Wars times. So I definitely think they can do that, and I think it will be great for them to do that for the flashbacks. We'll see what they do for getting Christensen's character. I think he still looks really young, so I definitely think he can do his own flashbacks as Anakin, and I think it would just be great, really, really great stuff. Okay, moving on to other flashbacks I think they're gonna do, and this one goes on from a really, really big scene. And as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, it's going to be the fight between Darth Vader and Ahsoka, which I think that would definitely be so awesome to do. And I think that they're going to do it 100%. Like, that's one scene that I can almost guarantee that they're going to do. And I'm saying this because of the nature of the story. I think, at least from what I know, that's the last time that they saw each other whenever they fought. So I think they definitely can do that again. Even if they don't do the whole fight scene, I definitely think that they're gonna do it very well. Very at least the key moments of that scene, especially with the mask and talking to Anakin and everything. Maybe like Anakin shows up and he's like, "Remember me?" and then you get all those flashbacks. I think that could definitely happen. I think that would be great. I mean, that fight scene itself and the animation looked awesome. Now imagine live action with seeing Hayden Christensen under the helmet with the mask all ripped off, fighting Ahsoka with the two lightsabers going like this. I mean, it would just be awesome, awesome, awesome. And I definitely think that that's going to be something that definitely gets done, and I would absolutely love that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would be screaming. I'd be like, "Oh my god, they're actually doing the fight scene! Oh my god!" And I think they can do it. Now they can do that scene as a flashback. I'm sorry, it's really loud. I'm so sorry. They can do that flashback, or they can do another fight that maybe happened after that. I doubt it though, but they could do it because Rebels finishes before the Empire gets done. So there's still a lot of space that Ahsoka could have done a lot of other stuff that we still don't know about. So I could definitely see Ahsoka fight Darth Vader again, and that we didn't know. Maybe it was like a rematch or something that we just didn't know up to this point, and that would be like a rematch of the fight and be maybe grander in scope or something. I could definitely see that. We'll see what they actually end up going with. I'm definitely very curious to know what they actually end up going with. But yeah, we'll see. However, I do think they're gonna have a fight scene between each other. I don't know if it's gonna be a new fight scene or just a. It's really loud. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's gonna be a new fight scene or just like a rehash of the old fight scene from Rebels, but live action wise, making it look awesome. Not entirely sure, but I definitely can guarantee you that they're definitely gonna make a fight scene because I think that would just be such a wasted opportunity if they didn't have that. And can you imagine the internet going crazy over the fight scene? I mean, they definitely need the internet to go crazy with these weekly shows. So definitely, I think that would definitely work to their favor. So you can expect a fight scene between them for sure. And the third way that I think Anakin's gonna show up in the Ahsoka show, which this one is the one that I'm the most sure of. I definitely think that they're gonna go this route, and I'm definitely very hyped to see this. Is Anakin showing up as a Force Ghost? So we obviously saw him be returned back as a Force Ghost in Return of the Jedi, or at the very end of the movie with Obi-Wan and Yoda, as you can see in this image. So definitely you can expect Anakin to show up as a Force Ghost, and I definitely think it'll work very well for the story. Just at least a moment of comeback between Anakin and his Padawan, the teacher and the student. They have such a close bond that I would consider them best friends. I know Obi-Wan and Anakin are supposed to be best friends, but I always felt more bond with Ahsoka and Anakin, and just to have that bond come back would be so amazing, so good. And especially since it takes place after the Empire falls, so he's already dead, he's already a Force Ghost, he's already good again. I think it would just be so awesome to just have this scene. Maybe Anakin say everything that he regrets, everything, really open himself up to Ahsoka, since obviously he trusts Ahsoka a lot. I definitely think this could work very, very well, and I think it would just be amazing for a scene. I think it would be very emotional for Star Wars fans. I for myself cannot wait to have that scene between Force Ghost Anakin and Ahsoka. I think it will be awesome. I think they'll definitely talk about the present, but I also think they're definitely going to be talking about the past. I definitely think that Anakin's going to be like, I regret doing this, I regret doing that. I can help you with this, I can help you with that, what I mean? Maybe one fighting together as him being a ghost could happen, as like one last time like the old times or something like that. I just think it would be awesome, and stuff like that. I definitely think they're gonna push Ahsoka Show through the roof, and I think they're really gonna push the emotionality of the viewers a lot. So definitely expect a scene like that for sure. So yeah, those are the three ways that I think Anakin's gonna show up in this show. I definitely expect other characters to show up. I definitely expect Obi-Wan to show up, especially for the flashbacks with Anakin, maybe with the flashbacks from Clone Wars whenever they all fought together. That's also in present day as Force Ghosts. Having the big three reunite with Anakin as a ghost, Obi-Wan as a ghost, and Ahsoka right there still alive. I think that would just be amazing, and I definitely think, like I said, having the big three again will cause such a huge impact on viewers, and just through the internet, it would just blow up. That I definitely think that they were gonna go this way, just like the same way that Luke blew up in the Mandalorian, because it was Luke Skywalker. You know what I mean? Can you imagine when they have Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka all together back again? I mean, it's gonna blow up. So definitely expect that. Maybe we're also gonna get Luke. Maybe not. I mean, they're all in the same time. There are Jedi. I know Ahsoka doesn't consider herself a Jedi, but she's a Jedi. She knows Grogu, and Grogu went with Luke, so maybe they meet, maybe not. That would be very, very cool. We know for sure Ursa's gonna have to show up, because that's the whole point of the show. They're trying to look for Ursa from Thrawn, And we know that the girl that tried to frame Ahsoka for killing the girl in Clone Wars, and the whole reason that she got kicked off and everything, we know that she's gonna show up in this show. So definitely, there's gonna be a lot of different characters coming back, and it's definitely gonna get really, really interesting in my opinion. And I can't wait for it for sure. Like I'm definitely very hyped to see this. I'm talking about that one scene whenever she gets framed. I think it's gonna be another flashback whenever Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Order with an Anakin's holding his hand like that, and she leaves. You know, I think that's gonna be another flashback scene that is definitely gonna hit it in the feels for sure. So yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen in the Ahsoka show with this announcement. Very crazy stuff, very hyped up stuff, like super hyped up stuff. Definitely should tell me down below on what you think of these theories. Do you think that any of these are gonna happen? Do you think those are all completely wrong? Or tell me what would you like for them to happen? Like what do you want them to do with Hayden Christensen coming back as Anakin and Darth Vader? I'm definitely very curious, so definitely should tell me that down in the comments down below. As well, subscribe for more content. Please definitely should subscribe. I have a lot more content coming, and I have a lot more content already out. So if you want to go ahead and check out other videos, then I definitely recommend so. I definitely think you will enjoy my channel if you enjoyed this video. And lastly, make sure to leave a like. It's very helpful to the video. And if you found this video informative or enjoyable, then please leave a like. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is JB Entertainment, out. And may the Force be with you.